Hello, Gemini. Welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. I'm Lisa. I'm going to do your reading for April 2020. If you're not new to my channel, welcome back. I always appreciate my viewers, no matter who you are. So, I have some exciting news. I have some new decks here, so the readings will be more in depth and they'll be a little bit longer. And I think that they're really adding a lot of good depth and element to the reading. So I am really happy with the decks that I got. So anyway, I've had some pretty good readings so far, and I'm looking forward to doing yours too. I just want to say first and foremost that I hope everybody's doing well, as best you can during this event, and staying safe. The best advice that I can give anyone and everyone is to stay calm, focused, and grounded, and that can only be done by meditation. I can't stress how important that is right now, because we don't need all this fear going on. It just makes things so much worse, and we don't need that. We need this to, move on and go back to regular life. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and go into this. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This will not resonate with all Gemini, just not possible. But if it does resonate with you, great. If it doesn't, don't make it fit. It's just simple as that. You can check your other placements in your birth chart to see if there's another reading that resonates with you. What else? Oh, just remember that time is not fluid, and time is different in the spiritual realm than it is in the earthly realm. So there's that too. And nothing is set in stone in tarot. It's just a useful guide, because everybody has free will. You have the free will to change anything you wish. You can manipulate energies to, in a positive way, of course, to benefit your situation in the best way possible for the highest good of all. Like, for example, in the Aquarius reading, the crown, they have the star reversed. Like, whoever that resonates with, the Aquarian, since it's actually their card representing them, they have the power to change that reversal to the upright and move forward with the best intentions and in the best way possible for themselves and for those around them. So that's just an example. But anyway, we're getting off topic here. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed my cards off camera, just in the interest of saving time, because I do know that my readings are longer now, and I just don't want them to be super long like some of them can be. So, right, we're just gonna dive right into this. Right. What are the energies for Gemini for April 2020, please, Spirit? What can you tell us for Gemini? Any guidance? What's going on? Situation is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, but this is telling me that the situation, whatever it is, has not been going anywhere. It's not moving. Might have been like that for a long time. Might not have been. But it depends on your situation, Gemini, or for your cross watcher. All right. Crossing it, we have the Emperor. Could represent Aries. It doesn't have to. But there's been no movement because someone's controlling the situation. Whether it be you, your person, or both of you. And I'm kind of feeling like it's both, because I'm feeling like a tug of war energy. You both want control of the situation, and it's just kind of get choked and it's not going anywhere. At the base of the spread, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You must be dealing with an earth energy, Gemini. If you're not, then you are the earth energy, because you could very well have strong earth in your chart, Gemini. So anyhow, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, base of the spread. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles has really been trying to control the situation, not letting it flow and unfold as it should. So stop doing that, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm really feeling a strong Taurus energy, but it could be any of those signs. Taurus can be really stubborn, and whenever they're fixated on something, you know, they're just gonna go for it, and they do it, you know. But sometimes it's good, and sometimes it works against them. I know that very well because I'm a Taurus female, and sometimes I have control issues too. But you know, every day that goes by, you know, I work very hard to release the need for control. Just let go and let the divine do the divine's thing, because it's out of your hands. Nothing you can do. You're not even really waiting for it. You're just living your life and expecting things to happen. In the recent past, we have the Fool in reverse. Aries again. So, wow, Gemini. Strong fire and earth so far. Very, very strong. So, in the recent past, there has been a reluctance to start something new. Could be anything. Could be a relationship. It could be a job. It could just be something you really feel passionate about, but you're not doing it. Why? Because of this control issue. You're wanting to make sure that everything's just right and everything's perfect, and you want to know all the details and making sure P's and Q's all fit. And so there's been this reluctance to take this leap of faith in the past by either you or your person. Crowning the base of the spread, oh my gosh. Crowning your spread is the Empress in reverse. Taurus energy. You really, really, really need to focus on self-love right now. I'm really feeling that very strongly. Focus on loving yourself unconditionally. You might be focusing too much on abundance, and I feel like that's why the Empress is in reverse, because the Empress represents unconditional love and abundance. And if you focus too much on one thing, so if you're focusing on your finances and your abundance, you're forgetting to take care of yourself. You're forgetting to love yourself. And loving yourself should come first before anything. In fact, self-love is what attracts abundance to you. You're working on the love, and then the abundance comes, not working on the abundance. Like, yeah, you need to be diligent with your work and everything and do all of that. But the focus is not money. The focus is on loving you. In the near future, we have the Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy. So much Earth. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So the Hermit in reverse, that is major seclusion, staying away from others, working on yourself, which is good. Just don't take it into extreme, Gemini or cross-watcher. Yeah, Gemini, you could have Earth and Fire in the chart. You could be dealing with Earth and Fire energies. You could combination of both. I'd say a combination of both. But yeah, you really just need to take the time to focus on you, self-care, making you a priority. Get a bath and just don't think, just clear your mind. Don't even think about anything. Meditation, praying according to your faith, daily affirmations. All of these things are greatly beneficial to you. Screaming, take time out for yourself. You can't focus on this person. You can't focus on abundance. You can't focus on other people right now. Focus is on you and letting go of this control issue and taking care of you. What a powerful reading, Gemini. And you know what? This resonates with me too because my Venus is in Gemini. So this is kind of like, not really a spanking, but it's a loving warning. I'm gonna take it as that. It's advice to take your life in the best direction that you can take it into, the direction that you want it to go in, because what you're doing so far, it's working against you. And like I said, I'm speaking to myself here too, because I do have some issues with trying to control situations myself, and I'm working on that. But it's a daily process, and I do that through prayer, meditation, and affirmations. I do it twice a day, and if I don't feel right about myself. How you see yourself, the Tower, Scorpio energy. So you see yourself as transforming. And you know what? You're right, because you are changing. Everything in your life is changing. This doesn't necessarily mean that you're melting down, your hair's on fire, or whatever. It just means that the old you is disappearing and a new you is emerging, being the best self that we can be. In your environment, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Out of balance. Things must be balanced. That's why you are cutting yourself off from other people in the future to work on this control issue and this issue with self-love, because this is the reason. Balance. Balance must be had and balance must be maintained. You want to see something else that shows you're not in balance? You're fearing the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You're feeling and you're fearing like everything is not going the way that I want it to go. This direction looks iffy to me. and I don't know what's going on, and I'm just afraid I'm not going to be happy, but it needs to be let go of. It needs to be released, Gemini. It really does. I don't feel like I necessarily particularly have this fear. For me, it's about balance and control. Knowing that I only have control over me. But just because the Ten of Cups in reverse doesn't resonate for me as a fear, doesn't mean that it won't resonate for others as a fear. You're just really happy, or you're fearing that your ultimate happiness may not materialize, may not come about in the way that you imagine it. And that's the thing. Don't put any expectations on it. That's where the balance comes in. It'll unfold the way that it's supposed to. What is the potential outcome for Gemini for April 2020, please, Spirit? Wow, okay. King of Swords in reverse. This is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This could be you. This could be your person you're dealing with. This could be both of you. But there's a lot of confusion and perhaps things just, I want to clarify this King of Swords in reverse, because that could be anything to deceit, unfairness, non-communication, fighting, drama, silent treatment. Like King of Swords in reverse could be anything. So Spirit, please let's clarify King of Swords in reverse, please. What does that mean? What does that pertain to? Well, 3 cards came out. I'm taking them all because I really see this. So, if these control issues are not dealt with, and this component of self-love, and taking your focus off of the abundance, this is what happens. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse, which is imbalance, unfairness, which is, I mentioned that with the King of Swords. Something being unfair and unjust. Everything is out of balance. You got 2 cards out of balance here, the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. This is tempering of water and fire to soothe upset emotions about a situation between 2 people or more. But I really feel like this is about some sort of a relationship dynamic. Family, friends, romantic. Maybe work. There's a lot of pentacles here, so it could be about work. But, yeah. So, temperance tells me a lot. I'm feeling like, regardless of whatever is going on temperance will be had. The situation will be soothed, but what I'm feeling is you can make it go faster by working on these issues that I've pointed out in order to proceed forward in the best way possible. Because you can't fight it. It's going to happen anyway because you're transforming anyway. So you might as well go with the flow and work on these issues so it doesn't have to come nastily on you over time and in a harder, harsher way. Eight of Pentacles is diligently working and focusing on the issues at hand. That's the easiest route here. Wow, nothing like Spirit being real clear. Energy at the bottom of the deck, Page of Swords in reverse. Not feeling very confident, are you? But it doesn't really matter because you're doing this regardless. The universe is going to force this on you, or you can just buckle up and follow the advice of Spirit and work on it yourself, which would be the easiest thing to do. Once you get past this confidence issue, card underneath that is the Moon, card of Pisces. Some say Cancer as well. I think it's both. But working on these things through prayer and meditation and affirmations will reveal things to you intuitively that were hidden from you before. There's so much more than meets the eye to this situation. Releasing old fears. Getting in balance and staying in that balance. And focusing on self-love. And releasing the need for control. Will cause this Knight of Pentacles in this situation, whatever the situation is for you, to turn right side up and start moving along again. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the deck, but he always makes it to the finish line. Always. He takes his sweet old time, but he gets it done. And in this situation, the Knight of Pentacles is Saturn, the universe. Saturn is in Aquarius right now. I'm not really going to explain the astrology because I have a hard time explaining things, but if you want to know what that means, Google it. Investigate it. It's important. We moved into new karma. We moved into a new cycle. And regardless of whether or not we want to, we're transforming into different people and different realities. It's being forced on us, but we don't have to have it enforced. Spirit's saying that you can do this yourself. And it doesn't matter if you have the confidence enough to do it. It's just, if you're willing to put in the work, things will go so much easier for you. Alright. Let me go ahead and pull some cards out of my Archangel Power Tarot. I'm going to pull 3 cards to add some additional energies or confirm the energies of the reading. Whatever Spirit wants to do. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Angels. I'm just shuffling a little wee bit here. I mean, I did it off camera, but I'll do it a little bit because these cards are new. And I'm really just trying to break them in because they're so stiff and they kind of hurt when I'm shuffling them, so I have to get them broken. That's a whole bunch of cards that's not coming out because I'm not reading 10 cards, I'm reading 3. Here's one. Also, this deck doesn't have reversals, so I will not be reading reversals on. Oh, what's this? A bonus card on the floor. What have we here? Oh, Ten of Swords in reverse. So, we're just going to put that with the outcome cards before we even go any further. Ten of Swords in reverse is releasing. That's what I've been talking about. Releasing these toxic negative patterns. Releasing the need for this control and focusing on money and possessions. Releasing fears of not being happy. Releasing the resistance of starting this new cycle in a very different way. Wow. Oh, and what do we have here? The Knight of Pentacles again. In this deck, it's the Knight of Ariel. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. I can't even make this up. I am going to read from the book these energies here. Alright, sweet. Second card out, we have Peace. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. That's what I've been saying. Confirmation. The Six of Gabriel, which is the equivalent of the Six of Wands. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, promotions. And we're talking about being promoted into the next cycle as a transformed person. An upgraded person. Card at the bottom of the deck. Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Yes, that's what I've been talking about. With Saturn being in Aquarius, this is starting a brand new cycle. And Saturn wants to bring you this peace and bring you peace within yourself and peace all around you. That's what this is about, because there's so much fear and resistance and negativity that Saturn just wants to bring you peace. But you have to allow that by releasing the past, releasing the pain, releasing toxic patterns, behavior patterns, thought patterns, belief systems. So we'll start with justice. Saturn is karma planet, and Saturn wants to bring this collective better karma because the debt's been paid. We need to move on from that. The angel sent you this card as assurance that the right decision will be made. Court cases, settlements, or other issues decided by third parties will be ruled in your favor. Where situations had previously become unfair, Archangel Raguel can help restore balance between the people involved, and you will soon be able to put this challenge behind you. This card also brings a message of empowerment that the situation you find yourself in was partially created by previous choices you made, and therefore new choices can bring about new results if you desire. It is very important to make fair and carefully measured decisions at this time. Kindness and justice must always extend toward everyone involved. Other additional meanings of the card is seeking equality, setting aside emotion to do the logical thing, and it also reminds you to review legal papers carefully if that's something that you're dealing with. Knight of Ariel. It's the Knight of Pentacles in regular tarot. You know, I get blown away a lot by how Spirit puts everything together for these readings. There's so much confirmation. And it's just mind-blowing what the universe can do. Alright, situations of the Knight of Ariel. If we're talking about situations, there is so much to be accomplished. Make a plan that is methodical and sees to every detail. Slow and steady wins the race. That's my motto. I love it. And I live by it. You may decide it's time to find a better job. Business matters take precedence over emotional ones in this situation. Angels are watching over you right now, so think big. If this is relating to people or a person of great kindness and understanding, someone with your very best interests at heart, someone who's loyal, trustworthy, funny, creative, and ecologically minded. Additional meanings of this card is a renewed action because of choices that you've made to release, wise investments, and being watched over by someone kind. They repeated themselves. Oh, we have the Six of Gabriel here, which is the Six of Wands, which is victory. You can come out of this victorious, and I believe that you will. Because this yucky energy doesn't feel very good, and nobody really likes that. No one wants to stay stuck in the yucky energy. Six of Gabriel. Congratulations, you've done a brilliant job. Oh, yes. I'm not surprised, though, because this is about totally overcoming. Your hard work is paid off, and those around you are highly impressed. Expect awards, promotions, or other forms of public recognition for your efforts. Enjoy this time of positive feedback, but don't rest on your laurels for too long. There are other great works ahead of you. This card can also indicate that it's time to make choices that benefit you personally, rather than ones that you are self-sacrificing. It's okay to take care of you. We've already talked about that. Take care of you first. Self-care, self-love. Additional meanings of this card is recognition of your achievements, scholarships or grants, success in the arts and sciences. That's sort of repeating. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Wow, cool. So, this deck here, this is the Energy Oracle cards. This deck does have reversals, so I will read reversals on this. What are the additional energies for Gemini for April 2020, please? Additional supporting energies for further clarification. Boy, Gemini, you got a lot of bonus cards this time. Especially with this outcome here. I normally don't do 5 cards for an outcome, but I just felt like it needed clarification. And it's very clear. It's very clear. Additional supporting energies for Gemini for April 2020, please. Okay, I'll take that. Walking away. Yeah, that's the same thing as releasing this nasty crap. This could be walking away from people, places, things, ideas, belief systems, behavioral patterns, how you feel about things, any and all of those things, in order to take care of you. 2 more cards, please. For Gemini, April 2020. This one? Okay. Broken heart needs to be healed. Saturn wants to bring you peace and heal your heart and change you into the person that you're meant to become, Gemini. Cross watcher. Time for this is finished. Fourth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. This is in the upright. So, the 4th chakra is the heart. Your broken heart will be healed. Just allow the divine to do it for you. Oh, look, and the card at the bottom of the deck is the sun. Oh, your future is so bright, Gemini. You're gonna do this whether you work on this or the universe does it for you. This is what will happen. But I would really just kind of encourage you to work with the universe instead of working against it, because it'll just hurt more, and that doesn't need to happen. We're going to do the sun first, because this is the biggest takeaway of the reading. I feel very strongly. The sun. The sun brings blessings on the earth and to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and the summer, this is your time for a new beginning, the onset of a nurturing new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby, or the writing or publication of a book, or even the birth of a brand new you. Brand new you. Transformation into the you that you're meant to become, Gemini, cross watcher. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create and know the sun is shining on your intentions now. Okay, there's an affirmation with these energy oracle cards, and I always read them 3 times because I believe that there's power in words, and the more that you say them, and I would encourage you to say them along with me, because that will only help you in your journey. I open my heart and life to the creative inspiration of divine love. I choose to create happiness in every new day. I open my heart and life to the creative inspiration of divine love. I choose to create happiness in every new day. I open my heart and life to the creative inspiration of divine love. I choose to create happiness in every new day. How do we do that? Walking away. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She is closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty, unknown future. This card upright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career, a goal, a relationship, or a long-term experience of any kind. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options and the open road ahead. Yeah. Stop resisting this new beginning. And you will. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of old habits, emotional patterns, false beliefs. No matter how deeply ingrained the negative pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking and feeling and relating to yourself and others. I inserted feeling in there because it just wasn't there, but it should be. Whether it's in the inner or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward now. You do. The affirmation is, it is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then take action on my own behalf. It is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then take actions on my own behalf. It is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then take action on my own behalf. Beautiful. Help Saturn help you. Broken heart. Grief and loss. This card shows a heart broken open, revealing darkness, emptiness, and a grief-filled tear. The hurt may be from long ago, or it may be the pain of a more recent event. Either way, a deep healing is called for now. Vent your feelings and release the person or situation involved. Affirm that you are reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart to the light of divine love and healing and have compassion for yourself through this difficult process. Make self-care a priority now. As you let go of old experiences, you can open your heart to the true and abiding love that you so rightly deserve. The affirmation is, I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. Is that 3 times? I'm not sure. I'm going to do it again. I got distracted, sorry. I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. Heart chakra. Love, compassion, and self-acceptance. Archangel Raphael. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. It could indicate also that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. So, show the love that you want to receive. Saturn will bring it. My heart center, my fourth chakra, is open to its perfect, healthy, and joyful state. The energy of love flows through me now. I live in love. My heart center, my fourth chakra, is open to its perfect, healthy, and joyful state. The energy of love flows through me now. I live in love. My heart center, my fourth chakra, is open to its perfect, healthy, and joyful state. The energy of love flows through me now. I live in love. Stay high vibing. It'll work out for you. All right. I'm going to break out the Angel Answers deck. See what the angels have to say about this reading here. Let's tie it together. Okay, that one. And this one. Alright, because they were sticking out. Alright, card at the bottom of the deck. Forgiveness. Makes sense. You must forgive. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Opportunity. This is a wonderful opportunity from the universe. Grab hold of it with all your might. More opportunities will come from it. Remain positive. This is what I've been saying. Remaining positive, because the opportunity for this forgiveness and healing your heart and walking away from people, places, things, thought patterns, emotional patterns, belief systems that are causing you to focus on money, love, control, causing you to be out of balance and in fear. Walking away from all of that because it is not serving your highest good. Saturn wants to give blessings of a healed heart and a balanced life. I'm going to pull 4 energies from the Romance Angels deck. I'll show them to you when I get them all out here. Because this reading could very well be dealing with a person. But like I said, it could also be dealing with a career. Or relationships within your career. Spirit, please tie this all together here. Oh. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, Gemini. One more card, please. Thank you. Well, there's 2. I guess I'll take them. They fell out. This seems a little redundant. So, I'm not doing these in order because it'll mess with the flow of the reading. But once you free yourself from this heartache and pain and toxicity, and you're at peace, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. There comes a retreat with someone special. It's time to disconnect from the world. Everybody's disconnecting from the world. And there's passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There's an engagement brewing in your future. The card at the bottom of the deck. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And the final card that I'm showing, wedding. This situation involves marriage. This will be a healthy, happy, long-lasting marriage once this broken heart and control issues and fears and this forgiveness happens. Sun's here. Could even be having a baby. Sun's talking about a baby. But like it or not, Gemini, your whole world is changing, transforming beyond your wildest dreams. Just let it all go. What a wonderful reading. Get past your lack of confidence so that the things behind the scenes, which is all of this, will be revealed to you in the physical. Once this is released, these things can happen. Oh, Gemini, I'm so excited for you. And your cross watchers too, of course. So anyhow, I encourage you all to stay high vibration, take care of yourself. Please be safe. And don't let this event get to you. Take this time to retreat, to work on yourself, to release this crap. That's what it is, it's crap. And the rewards are great for the releasing of that and mending your broken heart. So I'd like to thank you for watching the video and coming to my channel once again. If this is your first time, welcome. I appreciate that as well. It's a good karma to like, share, and subscribe. Comment. Love to hear from you. I really do enjoy these readings, and I really hope that you all find the benefit in them too. Thank you.